Since January 19th, a ceasefire agreement has been in effect between Israel and Hamas. According to the UN, at least 653 trucks carrying humanitarian aid have entered Gaza during these days. They brought food, water, medicines, and clothing. Due to the fighting, many local residents have lost their homes or were forced to evacuate. 10 camps have been set up for them.
Funding is an issue. We need immediate funding to make sure that we continue providing the aid for the 42 days. We need to buy tents. We need to buy other humanitarian aid.
Locals in Gaza Strip are already attending prayer services, but even now, during the ceasefire, incidents are still happening. In several areas of Gaza, Israel Defense Forces soldiers opened fire on armed people approaching them, after which the attackers retreated.
When you have such a ceasefire, you need trust between the sides. None exists. We're working in a situation of zero trust. So they will look at each other's side where they're going to violate it, and when there is a reason to resume. Then you need consensus, or at least critical mass within their own society to agree with this agreement. I think in Israel there is a majority. I think the Palestinians are relieved to see at least the end of the bombardment.
After 15 months of intense fighting, Israel has significantly weakened Hamas. Many of the group's leaders and a large number of militants have been killed. However, according to the Wall Street Journal, Hamas has already begun to recover.
What happened in the last 15 months radicalized large parts of that because of the way that Israel conducted the war. Israel had the right to go after Hamas. After what happened on 7th of October, it had the right to go after Hamas. There was a casus belli, reason to go to war. It's the way that it happened, the amount of civilian casualty. So we see that Hamas recruits young people to join its ranks. Because the way that Israel wanted revenge, now they want revenge on the way they will revenge. And this vicious cycle.
As part of the first phase of a ceasefire, which will last 6 weeks, 737 Palestinian prisoners will be released from Israeli jails, and 1,167 residents of Gaza who were not involved in October 7th Hamas attack on Israel will be freed. In return, Hamas is expected to release 33 out of 98 hostages. Hamas already freed 4 women, including both military and civilian individuals, and after it, according to the Times of Israel, the second phase of exchange will take place. Reported by Alexandra Zaslavets, Nikita Skoblikov, UATV News.